roads, I got to explore a place once built by enslaved people and later known for building up scholars. This is Belmead on the James. Over 2,000 acres of plantation land where enslaved people once lived and were laid to rest. But I'm here for what it became post-Civil War. A massive campus of Catholic-run boarding schools. The St. Francis de Sales High School for young ladies on one side, and the St. Emma Military Academy for Native and African American boys on the other.
Oh my gosh, I'm holding history right now.
127 years old.
The heiress and nun, St. Catherine Drexel, founded the schools beginning in 1895, with St. Emma in particular becoming the only black military academy in the country. I sat down with a few former cadets.
Roger Bruce Dobbs, class of 71.
For a trip down memory lane.
You're both smiling right now. First memory that comes to mind.
Driving up on campus and having other cadets greet my parents. And then as soon as my parents left, they dropped my footlocker and, I went to get my head shaved. So.
Okay, yeah, tell me about that. What is it like? What time do you wake up? Take me through a day.
55. Out on the blacktop, going through the drills and doing all the things you have to do. This is all before class starts.
Years of hard work culminated with cadets receiving 3 diplomas, a stellar education by any means, but their experiences taught them so much more.
There was a visit by the military, and Father Figaro took the black, red, and green flag, and that was flying up on the flagpole with the U.S. flag. And the general came on the campus, he was like, what the heck is that? Father Figaro taught us to do what you feel like you need to do to show that you are proud of who you are.
On the opposite side of the Belmead property,
Henri Monteith Treadwell, class of 1962.
the young ladies of St. Francis de Sales were being instilled with similar values.
I'm sure you must remember what the chapel was like.
Beautiful, beautiful. The entire experience was inspiring. The good thing about it was that it didn't make you feel that you were better than anything, but it did make me feel that I was certainly as good as, and maybe had an opportunity to do more because of that special experience.
Both schools were closed by 1972, and most of the buildings bulldozed.
It's been 50 years.
Decades after closing, these few buildings are all that remain.
Oh, this is incredible.
Today, historian John Blashill holds tours here to preserve their history before it completely fades away.
I'm mentally trying to comprehend how a place like this, with its history, has no recognition.
John says an exhibit in the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History is in the works, but he wants more. In the meantime, dwindling alumni of the schools share their stories while they still can.
We need to honor our past. We owe something to those nuns and their families who funded these institutions long ago. And maybe our debt is just to say, we remember, we are grateful, and we want you to know it.
Amazing. What an amazing tour,
Yeah.
story. You did a great job, as well as the team there. So what are they doing to try to save those buildings? Is somebody raising money? Is a foundation being set up?
That part, and people are trying to raise awareness that these schools ever even existed, Robin. Even our piece here, we're hoping that this helps them get the recognition that they deserve. And I just must say, doing this story and covering this enriched my soul, because getting to meet young African Americans who were able to have the privilege of being educated in this manner and to become scholars in this way has had a ripple effect on all of their lives, and I feel on mine as well. So they've invited me to come to their reunion that they're having in September, and I plan on being there because I just want to be in the room to hear more of their stories and how St. Emma and St. Francis changed their lives.
So moving. Melissa, thank you. And thank you to the folks who were a part of your story.
Absolutely.
More news after this.